Hi, once again, you're welcome. So, today I'll just be sharing my own personal life story. So, when I used to feel so privileged, there's nothing as beautiful as also having very good personal identity. You can't fall for certain things. You know who you are, you know whose you are. So, I remember in my final year, I said my in one of my posts that I met a guy. He was very close to a public figure, well-known public figure, and this guy was a very terrible person. Very, very terrible. Like, if there's another word higher than terrible, I think I'll use that. And even when this guy would do wrong, guys, I never felt like it was in the wrong, because then I was still trying to heal from a lot of things that happened to me. So I felt like, okay, this is a huge privilege, because imagine if I got married to this kind of person, my status would change. I don't want to say imagining all the people that will be posting me, public figures. Imagination was so loud. So I was putting up with a lot of things about this dude. One of it is, I'll message him, chat him up, he'll be online, he won't respond. Back to back for days, it will go like that. I'll call him, he won't take my calls for no reason, no offense whatsoever. And I kept on doing it. I started feeling that maybe I did something wrong. No explanation. Thank God they can't do that nonsense to me again. It can't even happen. It went on, even to the point there was even one, it was giving me a condition that he must sleep with me before we can proceed to getting married. And I said, I'm not doing that. I don't care whatever he wants to say. So, what's the point of all of this? Being in a relationship or being married to somebody is both privilege. The husband is privileged, the wife is privileged, the girlfriend is privileged, the boyfriend is privileged to have each other. Not you are doing somebody a favor. I felt like this person was doing me a great favor, because I'm not a known person, and then he's coming to me and telling me he loves me so much, he wants to get married to me and everything. Oh yeah, you guess right. He did some other things. Maybe in the nearest future, or maybe the further future, I would share my experience with this person. But the point I'm trying to drive out is this: see yourself as a value. When you are in a relationship, you are adding value to this person. Not that this person is doing one big deal. Even if the person is a public figure, you may not have the status as the person has, but that doesn't mean there is nothing you are not adding. I love Vicky James' marriage and her husband. Her husband is not a celebrity, wasn't a celebrity before I met her. So people were calling him Mr. James. You know, humans will always be humans. But do you know what this guy did and what she did? He carved out something for himself, and she pushed it with her own influence, so that it's you can marry a celebrity, but it's something else. And then she keeps saying this, that she wonders how her life would be without her husband. People will just say that it's just a write-up. But guess what? There is something is adding to her life that is beyond money and influence. Don't look down on yourself because your friends are more influential, they have more money, and you feel there is nothing you can add. You may not be able to match up to that influence and the money. But what if that's your advice, that your prayers, that's your tiny gift that you can afford to give to them? If there are people that appreciate things like this, trust me, it can go a long way. In case you don't know, people that are rich, influential, a lot of times they don't get gifts. Some even get gifts because someone else wants to collect something back again from them. But imagine you are now in that place where you are doing this thing without expectations. My darling, you're blessed. You're really blessed. So don't look down on yourself. If you are dealing with that, probably maybe it's something that has been lingering for so long, and it's time for you to work them out. All right. But if not, tell yourself, I am someone of value. I love and I give love. People that come in contact with me come in contact with value. People that come in contact with me don't just leave neutral, they leave more blessed than they came. And if they came not blessed, because of me, they will be blessed. I love how Michelle Barack Obama said this years ago. They were telling her that former boyfriend, I'm going to paraphrase the story, but there's a point I'm driving at so that I don't say something that is not in context. They're like, oh, how does she feel being the first lady? She said she's okay. It's not like it's one very, very big deal. And then she was like, because some persons are not really keen about things like this. So they now said, oh, they heard that she was dating somebody before. How did she feel about leaving the person and now marrying the president? She said, funny enough, if she had still stayed with that person and not married Barack Obama, that person would have been the president of the United States. And I was like, whoa, what a mindset. So she is the game changer. She's the one that brings multiplication. So if she's with her ex will be the president. People may just say, and what are you feeling like? She knows what she carries. Be that kind of person. Be that kind of guy. Be that kind of woman that feels that I know my person, not just motivational talk. It is inside of you. That when I come in contact with you, I'm adding value. I can bring something good. Of course, not to the point of trying to change somebody that you cannot change. I will change him. Someone is beating you. Say I will change him. You will just die there. All right. So I hope you get what I'm saying. So if you are dealing with, oh, I think he's doing me a great favor, just have to do with your mindset, or you probably know that this is not the right relationship to be in. I hope this was helpful. If there is any question, you can put in the comment section, or you can send us an email, or you can chat us up on WhatsApp. Till then, see you next time. Bye.